The Deep Talk with Mr. Henry.
Welcome back. The Deep Talk. I'm with the incredible Jackie Chandiru. Olugendo tutambudde from a girl who didn't even know she would be a musician to a competition that saw her become a very huge star in Uganda, and not only Uganda, Africa, by the way. The music was top notch. Nyimba tukyazikuba kati tuzimanyi. The Blue Three, Cindy Leaves, ebintu kati nebikyuka, and you know, after a while group nevaawo ne dismantling. What was the very first solo song you heard?
The first solo song was Agassi.
Agassi. What motivated you to just go and start singing alone? Did the energy from Cindy, because I was Cindy, I know nyimba. Did it also motivate you to say, let me go and do this?
It wasn't the energy from Cindy. It was the fact that my whole life and my whole creativity was based on Blue 3. So much based on Blue 3 that I kept telling myself, what am I going to do that's different? You understand? Cindy was releasing Yes, which is fine. And I'm thinking, what am I going to do that's different? Because the one thing that we learned from Steve is no matter what it is that you do, even if you go to a country that is different, how can you show that you are different without speaking, without telling people I'm different? So I'm like, okay, fine. One of the things that always bothered me was my tribe. I was bullied in school for being from northern Uganda. I was bullied in school for being dark-skinned.
You're beautiful.
Even if I'm not beautiful, Henry, that's the truth. Right now, I don't care. You understand? Because as per me, I know Nsingana Beyonce and the one Wendy. Toina chongamba. That is me.
That's the spirit. That's the energy.
Yes, I just learned to prioritize myself. So there's times when, even the times when I was still in the group, I would still go through the taxi park to board taxis. Yes, I would.
And people would recognize you?
Yes. No, they would not. Because no, nobody.
Jackie.
No, we're talking.
Yes.
Nobody's going to recognize you. If I went like this right now into the taxi park and I board a taxi, it will be news.
Of course.
Why? And they will not say, but Jack is boarding a taxi. No. Owavu muitiriddeko kati akozesa ki?
Akozesa taxi.
Taxi. So at that time I would just move, and Steve had a problem with it, but I was like, I didn't know how to let go of my past life to get into this whole star thing. So for that time I would move through the park, and then when somebody touches you, ndeka, you know those conductors, ndeka, like they would not know, they didn't know that I'm a Lukbara. Not even the Jackie.
They would just say that.
Like, then you can be walking, somebody does something on the side and like, anything that was wrong was always Murugwara. It was like an abuse. So I'm like, you know, there's nothing that I'm going to do that's different, but that has always pained me. What if
even
I
now?
sang? Nekati. I found about a month and a half ago, ngomutaina gwavuma nti mulugwara gwe. Nakwatoli. What did you say? Jackie Chandiru. I'm like, no. What did you say? Wamugambye nti chi? Just omanyi bino ebyaffe saga and what. I don't entertain anybody picking tribes.
Just hold it right there. Hold that thought there for a minute. It gets me back to the names that you people were given.
Yes. Oh,
Lillian
painful.
Mbabazi.
Yes.
Cindy. It was
Sanyu.
Cinderella or Cindy?
Cinderella.
Sanyu. Jackie Chandiru.
Yes.
Were those your choices? Is that who you
They were
wanted?
not. Personally, it was not my choice. My name doesn't have a very good meaning. So the fact that I knew that, I wanted to change that narrative. Much as my name doesn't have a good meaning, I wanted to change that narrative.
What does it mean?
Problems.
Chandiru. Niko shida. What?
Wallahi. Alo mineba. Problems. Chandiru. Problems. That's the meaning.
those are the names Steve wanted you to go with, like
No.
your real names?
Steve
or?
didn't know. Steve didn't know. You know, for when we was getting into everything, it was just first name, surname.
Yes.
That was it. Not even family name. That was what it was.
Which name would you have loved to go by?
Aikoru. Actually, it's my other name.
Aikoro?
Aikoru. Jackie Aikoru.
What does that mean?
Happiness.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Beautiful. Can we rebrand you?
I'm going to do that. I was speaking to Cindy actually last night, and
Oh.
I'm going to do that.
People that rebrand in the industry, that's a conversation for another day. That we're going to speak for, personally. So with that motivation, you decide to okutolu yimba rebaita Agassi.
Agassi.
Jackie, that was a beautiful song. It's one of those first songs ezakoba eggwanga lyonna naye nga teziri mu
naye
Luzungu
mwasooka
oba mu
kungoba
Luganda.
Kampala toyogera bwotyo.
Amazima
The time when you realize that song, when you got to know that song, mwali mwangoba dda Kampala. Nemuŋŋamba ti music ennemye.
Give me the tea. Give me the tea now. Because for us, we speak what we see after, yeah? You know, like, tuliwo kulaba bye bajjudde. You understand? We don't know what's happening in the kitchen and everything.
Kakati Henry.
Yes,
Nakwata
sweetheart.
oluyimba.
Yes.
Nagenda ku Wilson Street, William Street eyo. That was where all the music goes to. When you've released, all the DJs were there. Of course, at that time, Shiru was there. Shiru has always been my person.
DJ
So Shiru,
Shiru.
yes, he will always welcome my music. So I went to, there were other people like on different levels. It was in the language. And then there's a specific place, I won't say who that person was because his name is there.
He's a presenter.
No, he's a DJ, a big DJ in that same building at that time. Kati the people when abatuula awo
Give me the
handbag, I cannot do that.
Okay, it's all right.
I'm a good person, by the way.
My bones were shaking. I would love that name.
I know.
But it's okay.
Kati the people that would sit around, for him, he didn't say anything. It's the people around him. But I believed they spoke something that came also partly from him. So from that time, siddangamu kwogera n'oyo DJ.
Akyaliwo kati akubembe.
Akyaliwo. Mugaga muvundu nno.
DJ nga
Yafuna
mugaga.
sente. Yes. Si bangi abalina sente who started being DJs.
My team, let's do a research on all the rich DJs who used to. You said it's Wilson.
So the people that spoke about it, one person just came and was like, you enyimba zikulemye, music ekulemye, kati goes Blue 3, you're done with Blue 3.
Yes.
So right now you cannot do what? Osazewo kutuvuma. That was the word. Champisa bubi, because it took me back to that time when they say something bad into mulugwara and what. Kati nsazewo kuyimba. Moreover, it's a love song. Nsazewo kuyimba naye. You've said nti ndi mukubavuma.
So how long does the song now take to hit? I can imagine.
2 years.
Oh,
for
Lord.
Kampala, 2 years. 2 years.
Which means Agassi yakomawo bukomi naye nga yali.
Yes, I brought it fast to Kampala when I got so much negativity from Kampala, the main DJs and what, That's when I was like, kangezeke wange. Because East or West,
home is always the best. Yeah.
The best. So I took the song home. It didn't even take 2 months. It didn't. Nyerukubaawo. By the way, for 2 years, Northern Uganda fed me. Nga shows enfuna wano. I get maybe like 1 show in 6 months. Kampala. Nenga buli weekend. Sivawa.
Northern
Uganda.
So which song now sparks off your solo career? I remember there was a Chameleon collab there. That video was killer.
That came later.
Then which one came first?
It was actually I think it was Chameleon. I think so.
Which one now defined truly your solo career?
Truly defining my career was Gold Digger.
But which one, first hit before Jackie Chandiru?
The thing is, I was still moving on with the name from Blue,
Blue
3.
Yes.
Nga, it's what is pushing me katonotono kwebati. Kati the thing is, much as I refused Dagasi, I had Goyagala after.
Tell me how come when you go.
That one. So I had Goyagala. I had For All Time. Yeah, that one.
Yes.
Those ones I had.
Man,
So-
you people don't know. Me, I'm remembering now.
So I was doing all those songs. I was doing, for me, the way I understand music. Not bino bibakola nakozino. Nti the whole mass wants this. Katukole kino.
Your music is beautiful.
I am a person of timelessness.
Yes.
I don't deal in today for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. No. That's the reason as to why I release songs as of now.
So now.
In offer.
Cindy Ngaba, she was hot. You come, and then Lillian. Lillian had music. Dagala, what? Did you hit before Lillian, or she hit before?
I don't know. It's you to tell me that part.
I need like to sit down and now first remember Bulungi, because I wasn't a DJ to be playing that music. But okay, mwana mwakuba. Now from sisters to competitors.
Let me even put the fan down. That was painful for me.
From sisters to competitors.
That was painful. Actually, I did not even take the whole competitive role until later. That like somebody close to me told me, wake up.
This is real.
This is business. Work. She's not your sister anymore. She's not your sister.
She's making
Fight.
money.
Don't be nice. Fight. Become a bitch.
Huh.
I'm telling you.
So you became a bitch to Cindy.
No,
and
I
then-
tried. No, I didn't become a
and
bitch.
Lillian.
I didn't become a bitch. I'm like, okay, let me sing.
Mbakube endongo bajiwulire.
Sikubakuba, like for me, even when I was doing what I did, I wasn't taking it like I'm fighting against, because I couldn't bring myself to fight Cindy, to fight Lillian. I just couldn't. It wasn't right.
Do you think they felt the same?
I don't know and I
Be
don't
honest, be
care.
honest.
No, I don't know and I don't care, but I believe everyone for himself, God for us all. We all had to survive. But the thing is, on my part, I never did anything that I did in my musical career as a solo artist to fight anyone. If at all, for example, Cindy or Lillian ever came like up and I'm like, okay, we're in the same category, I would be happy, because I would know we all took the lessons that we took from pop stars, from Steve.
Yeah.
We took them and we are making them, we are using them to push forward. That means we paid attention in
Oh, yeah.
class.
Did you like ever sometimes meet and talk about the things amidst your solo careers? Oli alina Dagala, oli alina Selector,
No.
olina Gold Digger. Naye nange Gold Digger. Na,
No.
na, na, na. I'm not. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Ngoyina vocal
Mwatufuukira
Henry.
ekizibu nno.
Nedda. Vocal, let's
Because
first put that on the side. Nga vocal nah.
You're
Why don't you
appreciating.
ever go to studio?
Nah.
Why?
Also dear.
No, I'm just asking.
No.
I'm just asking.
I'm just saying because I'm just singing it because it's how I feel like you sang
No,
it.
but you're singing in falsetto, for example, something I sang in full voice. Why don't you try studio? Do something under a pseudonym.
Yeah,
think
we
about
bisa AI.
Nedda, AI. You don't need AI.
No, but back to the question. Thank you for the compliment. Back to the question. Now, mwena mutabusi. Mwesanze kati. Whether I can ask like a lot of questions about Blue 3, but I know what you're thinking. Not Chiva Kecha Blue 3. Naye kati nze in my head I'm imagining you're there with Gold Digger. Lillian has she had Dagala, or she had Vitamin. Then Cindy was cindering, kinging. Now you meet, like by mistake, okay, there's an event where you're invited, you're supposed to, perform, and then she also comes. Nemwe Sanga. What a one.
We never actually got to meet. If we were at the same event, because of the circumstances
Yes.
of our separation,
Yes.
we did our best not
To meet.
to meet.
The communication died off.
Yes. It died off.
When you went back at home in your bed and put your head down, What would you think, honestly? You know, like we all have our
It
moments
hurt
alone,
me.
yeah?
It hurt me. On my part, for example, the fact that there was a different kind of relationship that I had with Cindy, it hurt me that we can be in the same place and we
Yeah.
cannot talk. Or whatever it is that happened, we didn't have the chance to like sit and talk. Like, so what's up? There's things you know about me, there's things I know about you, but how can something like this, like, it hurt me so much. But at the same time, we all grow in, look, but I say, me bile,
Maybe there.
me bile, it becomes too long.
There's a corner I'm going to turn. Just drink your wine. I'm
Thank
going
you.
to turn this corner. You know, like a corner you turn.
Yes.
When you're not putting on a seat belt, eh?
I
So
understand.
can when you're no
Swerve.
corner and go
Eh.
to kugundi, eh?
Yes,
Let me
right.
turn the corner. Let me first see.
Okay.
Life spinned you guys, eh? Like a carousel, like this.
Exactly.
Hollywood, you already yo.
Here, like this. It was strange. It was
Cindy performing karaoke, Mr. Okuyu has just come in later. But you know she was doing her thing there. Then you. That guy, was he Italian
strange. Mario?
for you?
For me, was he Italian?
I don't know.
I don't know. He said he was Italian. Not from Spain, Italy, or something like that. So I was
Forget
like,
about
okay.
your man.
Oh, my man? I've never had somebody from Italy.
There's a guy that made your first, you know.
Which guy?
Don't bring the Cindy guy and touch corner.
Oh, mine?
You know.
Oh, mine? No,
Okay.
no.
You really know
He
where
was
I'm going with the
Dutch.
question.
He's Dutch.
Jeez.
Van Vliet. Yes.
Oh. Ah.
He's Dutch.
But really, you were close with Cindy because okay, she had Mario, and then now you have a Dutch
no,
guy.
at that time I was still quiet.
Are you serious? So kati omudacha yingira watya?
Dutch came in like way much later. Way much later.
Lillian settled. Okay, that's what at least the public saw. I know Musajja, then the children came in. Same thing happened for
Ask the exact question.
what happened.
What happened
with
to me?
you?
No, I got married. I did. Actually, aside from my other legal
Give
name
me
is
the
Jackie
tea.
Van Vliet. That's my other name. That's my other name. So I was married, yes. I dated this Dutch guy. I got married to him. I was his wife until we had to divorce. Yeah, because of my addiction. I had that cafe zao. I think I was just...
Now the addiction, we are going to do it in part 2.
Exactly.
of
That's
the
a lot
deep
of
talk.
work.
Yeah, that's a whole show.
Yes. So
That's a
that was
whole
the
show.
reason for the divorce. Minus that, nobody ever cheated on the other person. That's number one.
You
It
never
what-
cheated any single day in your relationship.
Kati, let me tell you.
You do like
Eh,
this.
no.
How do they cry that
Wallahi
in
billahi
in
tallahi.
Lugba?
Mungu alu. Alo mineba. Mungu alu.
Mungu alu.
Mungu alu. When I wake up in the morning and I say, Henri, yeah,
Yeah.
you are my person. I am your girl. I don't care. Even if another person brings a private jet there, I have that belief. I will work for it with you to get the private jet. That's the kind of person that I am. That's the kind of person that people from northern Uganda are, women from there. That is it.
I feel like you still have a lot to say. I'm waiting to like open up, let it out, let it all out.
Okay.
I'm listening.
So that is it. It's the only thing that brought issues between us was that I don't believe that when I give you my heart and I give you my soul and I give you my body,
I can go digger.
I'm not a gold digger because I'm a woman that has got 2 legs, 2 arms. I can work for myself. I've lived on little or nothing before. And I've gotten to a point where people call me. So
Asking you for
yes,
support,
so
yeah.
there's nothing.
Better you know Jirabi.
There is, yes, Embera Yonanjim. I've seen it. So there's nothing that a person is going to put right now in front of me that's going to sway me when my heart is yours. That's me.
Okay. This There were so many guys that were after you.
That's what you think. Okay, yeah, there were kind of many.
Why did you decide to go outside Uganda?
He understood me.
Are you sure it wasn't that the trend thing that
No.
Jackie, I'm supposed to have a musajanga siwa
I'm
one?
telling you the truth. I always speak this because first and foremost, he was much older than I was. That's why today, if somebody comes and tells me I'm in love with this person, maybe I'm older than them by I don't know how many years, or maybe they're older than me, in Sidika. I didn't have so much time, for example, with my dad. You understand? That's number one. And number two, by the time I started getting into active dating, I was dating people that were more with my name.
Jackie Chandiru, the
Yes.
artist, yeah.
Blue 3,
Blue
Jackie
3,
Chandiru.
yeah.
So he had his money. Okay, he has his money. That's number one. I didn't even know that part of him. But he never ever came to me as a person like, you're Jackie Chandiru, you're the Jackie Chandiru. No, that's number one. And if I ever went to work, for example, and I did a show and I wasn't happy about that show, and I came back and I'm like, I'm on phone, I'm in tears, he comforted me and gave me the time, even if I speak for 3 hours.
He would just listen to you.
He
and
would
that's
just
what you
listen. It's like,
needed as
no,
a woman.
don't worry. Let us see the next show. If the next show is fine, just be strong and what. That's what I was looking for. I didn't have that. That's the part that Steve wasn't there for example. Because Steve is like our dad, was like our dad.
But he wouldn't listen to you
yes,
deeply.
he is not the kind who is gonna, like, you're gonna call at 2 in the morning or 3 in the morning and say, Steve, this and this has happened. I feel bad about this. What about this and this? No. That was the person that was there for me. He didn't care what negative story came out about me or what. He would say, no, I have the same problem. I have this business, this and this. The other company.
How do you meet, first of all? Now I'm trying to see how he penetrated into your life.
No, it was through a person called Maria. It was a close friend of mine. And I was traveling. I was going to Europe at that time. And she was...
For a show or for just vacation?
Yes, for a show.
Okay.
And she's like, but then I was going to spend a slightly longer time there. So she says...
So they pimped you up?
No, it wasn't pimping. I got there. Then I'm like, I'm going to spend this time. My show is on this day and this day. So my ticket is, I have like a week and a half. What am I going to do? Like, then she's like, I had to cancel it because she had an important meeting.
Yes.
In Juba at that time. It's like, you know what? Let me ask my friend to keep you some company. Maybe he can take you shopping or something and what. Because when I move out, I don't have more than 1 or 2 contacts. That's me. That is me.
Backup plan.
No, I'm that conservative.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, fine, but are you sure? How can a man take me shopping, for example? I was like, no, I don't know, but you just call him. Maybe he'll call the people to help you go shopping or something.
Oh, yeah.
And that was it. But unfortunately, all his PAs at the time were busy. So he came by himself. And he was so nice.
PA?
He has PAs and...
Top dog, yeah.
He's a top dog. So that was it.
You didn't go for...
No, I didn't really care. I didn't even want to know who he was, because we learned something. You are who you are, so maintain who you are. Don't bend low for anyone, no matter how much or how big they are, unless somebody comes and stops traffic and says, this is so and so. Then pay attention. But he was nice to me.
I feel you.
Yes.
So you make a bold decision now to settle with him?
No,
A couple
I
of
didn't.
times.
I didn't make the bold decision then. I took my time, of course.
That's what I'm saying. But like fast forward, you decide to settle with him.
Yes.
And get married.
Yes.
And have dual citizenship. Children.
Yes.
Jackie, children.
Mm-hmm.
Lydian is having children, Cindy, children.
That's a painful question. But a beautiful one, though.
First have a glass of wine. I told you that Remember, I warned you. I told you
warned
there's
me.
a corner I'm going to turn. So we have now, we are in the corner.
Okay.
Children.
Yes.
Is this something that you don't want to do now? Is it?
I dream about children literally every single day. Like, there's no way that I can. I hope we have tissue nearby.
It's okay. I got
There
you.
is no way that I can explain to you how much
You want?
I want.
Yeah.
Yes. I want to be able to quarrel with my man. And he says, I'm going to walk away. And I'm like, it's okay. Go.
And then.
As long as I have my mini-me
Can I have some tissue?
there.
I know. I feel it. And it's not a very easy question to ask a woman.
Yeah. A lot of people ask me that question. And they don't know the...
Yeah. I'm going to do this.
Sorry.
I told you the corner wouldn't be easy, Jackie.
No, that's why I hate this show.
I told you the corner wouldn't be easy. But we have to talk about it, you know. It's okay.
I go to so many stations and... Okay, give me a second.
It's okay. You know, as you're looking at Jackie right now, this is what I want you to know, first of all, is that you're not alone in that when it comes to children. And I know somebody will say, Henry, how can you ask such a question? But sometimes I gotta ask. I hope you
No,
understand.
it's not a problem
Yeah.
for you to ask that question. That's number one. It's just that sometimes you go to places and they ask you that question in a way like it's you that doesn't want
Yeah.
that to happen. And you try to explain to people that this is God's. It's Him that chooses the time. And people just don't understand that.
How long have you been trying?
The thing is, I stopped trying. I stopped trying. Because I did lose a child. And I didn't even know I was with child.
Did this happen in the other phase that we're going to talk about? Or
It just happened at a certain time in my life, should I say. And I did. And I didn't even know I was with child. And that's because I happen to be among that small population of people that doesn't have the usual symptoms that people with child have. And I am busy working left, right, and center, but I'm just getting light-skinned, and then the whole of Uganda is abusing me for bleaching. I didn't know. That's literally the only symptom. And I didn't know. I'm just working. I'm barely sleeping. I have to deliver when it comes to work.
Of course. This is when you're still with the Blue 3 or
And I'm
solo
not going to
carry?
talk about the time span. We're talking
It's
about
okay.
this question.
It's okay, yeah.
So that happened. I've never gotten over it.
Can you imagine?
So there's people that ask me that question. It comes more like a joke.
For me,
Lwaki toyagala kuzaala? Lwaki what? And I'm like, okay. It's not that I don't want to. There's nothing that I want more than that.
in life now.
There's nothing that I want more than a mini Jackie. One that can wear the same things that I wear.
Yeah.
The same high heels.
Yeah.
If it's a girl, I would be
Yeah.
beyond happy. If it's a boy, I hope he's more stubborn than I am. But for people to keep asking me that question, I try to be as composed as possible with it, because this is the first time that I've said what happened to me.
Yeah.
And then at one point, some stupid presenter goes and talks about an abortion.
That you aborted.
Yes. And I kept quiet. Because you see, when it comes to getting content, people do whatever it is that they want.
For content.
For content. They don't care about somebody else's feelings. They don't. So it's not that I don't want. I want more than anything. But because I haven't yet, God hasn't yet stamped.
Yes.
I'm very happy with Asante, Izuba, with Cindy's kids, with my sister's brothers. I'm very happy with their kids, being a mom to them. I'm beyond happy. So when God chooses to bless me at that time, trust me, the whole of Uganda and the whole world will know.
Are you seeing someone right now?
Am I seeing somebody?
Yeah. Are you
When
in
you
a- in
no,
a
when you first
relationship?
looked at me, what do you think?
You're looking good.
So
Gorgeous.
a woman that is
Amazing.
happy, a woman that is happy
Yeah.
is a woman that has somebody that makes her smile.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you feel like the person you're with right now understands you and understands that, and
He
are
knows.
they going through the process with you?
Well, I don't want to say this on TV because then he's going to watch this.
First, give me the tissue, because I want to hold your hand, and then we go through this together. Give me the hand.
No, he knows. I believe he knows. And I believe one of the first things it is that I mentioned is everything happens in God's time.
How long have you been with him?
I'm not going to say that.
Please.
No,
I'm
I'm not
holding
going
your
to
hand.
say
like,
that.
for God's sake, like, don't do that to me. There's
A
reason
long
I'm asking.
time.
A long time.
Yes.
So this is what I'm going to say. I know you're watching this, and this is not for content, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm speaking to you as a human being
Mm-hmm.
and as a friend. I might be going through the same thing you're going through, by the way.
No. C'est impossible. I speak le français once in a while.
It's going to happen when it happens.
It will.
And it's God that decides.
Mhm.
And when it happens, you will appreciate it even much more than any other ordinary person. Don't cry again.
No, I'm not. I'm just, I have to, my eyeliner has to be.
This is the deep talk. Now, this is the end of part 1. You can't have Jackie and you just do one show. In the another show, Jackie went through a phase that some people have gone through and they're not proud to talk about it, but Jackie, you're strong. You're one of the strongest people I've ever known.
I'm going to tell you one thing.
Yeah.
I think, no, I'm not one of the strongest. I'm the strongest person that you know, because when we get into this part,
Yeah.
you will know where I have gone to and where I am.
Part 2 next week. 12 hours. Deep Talk. My name is Mr. Henry. Thank you for making time for me.
The Deep Talk with Mr. Henry.